Sonic Forces hasn't done very well. Financially, it's a decent bump for Sega, for sure, but with the fans, this game did not sit very well as it raised eyebrows before release. Then on said release, it was bashed by fans for dumbing down the game, whether it be incredibly easy difficulty, lack of moves for Sonic, or even the avatar, and last but not least, slapping classic Sonic on the product to sell. These are a few ideas for the next Sonic game. Let me stress this, no doubt Sonic Team has already started work on the next mainstream title. So say they see this and want it to happen, which is strictly a 1 in a million chance. It won't for a good few years, maybe not even at all. An open world Sonic game. With an open world Sonic game, my vision is 8 unique literal worlds to explore via space travel, with Tails being behind the brains. For example, one world would be Earth-like, have humans, a bit like Adventure or Sonic Unleashed, most likely Sonic Unleashed because the human models in that game, man, ooh! Whereas the next world would be a water world filled with gorgeous scenery, marine-like backgrounds, you know, that kind of thing, and so on. Don't take this as I want a Green Hill style world though. We've had enough of that. With the space travel to different worlds, it would also give the Wisps a reason to be in the game too, which leads me to my next idea. Wisps as a true useful weapon for enemies and bosses. Now I know the Wisps aren't very popular, however Takashi Iizuka insists on keeping the said Wisps in the series. So I've come up with a vision on how they could be utilised properly. In Sonic Forces, the Wisps in my opinion were underutilised in the game, only being allowed one Wisp at a time was very restricting. This is my idea. What if the Wisps were used well? Due to space travel being a thing in this hypothetical game, the Wisps would have an important role by helping Sonic and Tails. Tails would invent a Wisp bracelet. Basically, imagine using a laser wisp to clear a bunch of enemies whilst keeping your speed going. Or making the bomb wisp from Lost World actually useful by shooting them at big bosses, or even other enemies. Switching the wisps at will will be crucial. Let me stress that enough. Of course, you could use the homing attack too, but if you have any bomb wisps, like for the bosses, as I said, that would be helpful, or laser, or drill, or whatever. I would also like the wisps to be upgradable, to be stronger, faster. Sort of like Spider-Man PS4, where you customize and upgrade your webbing abilities. I know the boost is a thing, but that would take the creativity out of it. Plus, the game will probably never see the light, so let's just think fantasy's sake. Not only that, I want this to be like a spiritual successor to Sonic Adventure 2. Hence, I'm not calling this game Sonic Adventure 3 because space travel, that strays way too far from the adventure lore, do you get what I mean? Just like a spiritual successor. Similar formula, except in an open world on loads of different planets. Get Ian Flynn to write the story. Now, I do not read the comics, however, from what I've seen and heard, this man knows how to write Sonic. I would be really disappointed to see Sonic Team use the same writers for Forces, Colors, Generations and Lost World again, as they seem to just fall flat on their face when the advertisers boast an amazing and epic story. I know Sonic is aimed for kids, but most Sonic fans aren't kids anymore, they're adults. I'm not saying I would like a mature game. I don't want Sonic saying, "Damn," or "This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me." That kind of thing. I would just like something that can cater to an older audience. Do you know what I'm saying? An actual E10 plus game, where the actual rating actually means something. Have the option to switch to Tails at will. This is where I would like to see the heroes mechanic come back. Not the Forces tag team mechanic, no, Heroes mechanic. Tails will be with you at all times, with level design catered to him and Sonic. Want to take a different route that Sonic can't reach? Switch to Tails at the push of a button to make use of his flying. Want to take the pathway that will make you go fast? Choose Sonic. Of course, these routes will not be linear, so you'll be able to choose either character. Playing as the character you want will entirely be your choice. Bear in mind, I wrote this on a script, so I'm not sure whether that makes sense or not. So, yeah. And back to the non-linear part. Basically, all off-beaten paths that you see on your route to the goal, they will completely be optional. You do not have to take them, it's just simply if you want to explore the world. As I said, it's going to be an open world game, so what you really want to do in an open world game, especially being Sonic, you want to go fast, you want to explore everything, collect things. You know, no mandatory things as well, like red rings or sun and moon medals. No, we don't want that. What we want is just collectibles that we feel good for finding. You know, extra lives, ring boxes, other stuff like that, collectibles, art pieces, though, you know, those things. Going back to the whole Spider-Man PS4 thing, think that, where you find loads of different comic books or whatever. I haven't played Spider-Man PS4 because I don't own a PS4 currently, but you guys get my point. Anyway, these were my ideas for the next Sonic game. If you guys like them, by all means, share the video, get more people to know. Also, if you guys want to see more ideas for me to talk about, I will get brainstorming for you guys. And yeah, let's just share some theories in the comments down below as well. I think that would do good, yeah. Anyways, Sanity Wolf, signing off.